Tracking habits is key to personal growth. It brings clarity to your progress, boosts motivation, and ensures you stay on track toward your goals. I'm going to walk you through a super simple way to create your very own habit tracker using Notion. So let's dive right in. So first, let's create a new page we call habit tracker, and we open in full page. Okay, first I'm going to change a bit the page, so I'm going to click the setting and then going to click full width. Okay, next I'm going to add an icon to like a checkbox icon. I can also change the color if I want to. I'm going to type slash database and then choose the first property. I can add a name to this as well. Okay, and after that I can click here and hide database title. Okay, so first let's remove this default tag property. Okay, and let's add some property. First property I want to add is a created time property, so let's click here and let's rename to date. Okay, and then I'm going to add a checkbox property for all habits I want to track. So I'm going to create one checkbox. So let's add one for exercise. We duplicate property and we can just change quickly. Reading, meditation. Let's add another one and let's add drink water. Okay, so one thing that we can do to make it like look a little bit better, we can double click here and it's going to resize the checkbox to only show the icon. So let's do that for all of our property. And what we can do right now is to change the icon so we can easily recognize what the habits is. So we're going to click on the icon, click again on the icon, and then we're going to find something. So for example, baseball to exercise, reading, let's add the book icon. For meditation, let's add a sparkle. For drink water, let's add a glass of water. So we have our habits and we can just do like this. But what we're going to do is to add a progress bar so we can see the progress for each day. So let's create a new property. Let's call the property, let's select the property formula. Let's change to progress. And next we can change the icon as well, I prefer. And to find a nice icon for the progress bar, I like to type circle. And you see there is this circle that you can use as your progress bar icon. So let's choose one. Okay, now we need to add the formula. So I'm going to paste a formula. Okay, and the formula is, you see we have all our property, and let's just change them to fit our templates. So we have exercise, then we have reading, next we have meditating, and next we have drink water. Okay, and we can remove the extra property like this. We have 4 properties, so we're going to replace 6 with 4. Okay, and so right now we have the formula, so just replace the property with the name of the property and just switch the number here to the number of total habits you have. And right now it doesn't look like nothing, but we can just change the progress bar property, the formula. So we're going to click edit property, and first we're going to select that we want the bar, and second I want to change the number format to be percent. And so if we click, we're going to see that the progress is starting to work. Okay, so we have our progress bar. So one thing that we can do is to change the color for this, so edit property, and here we can change the color to purple or orange, and we can also hide the number if we want. So the next step will be to add some automation, so to create some buttons. So buttons are powerful tool to bring automation to Notion. In this habit tracker, we're going to create a button for each habit and one button to check them off in bulk. Press space and type slash and find the button. Just type B to find the button, create a new button, and this is what we got. So what we need to do is to choose edit page in. It asks to choose the database. So the database that we are actually in, I have a lot, but I know that this is this one. So page to edit, and as default is say all page in habit tracker. We want to change that to just change the property in habit tracker related to the today habit. So we're going to click here, names change to date, where date is, okay, so it's already selected, custom date today. Okay, and next we can change the what property we need to add. So we're going to click edit a property, and the property that we want to add is the first, and is exercise. Okay, and select, and we want to edit page to set property to check. So next we can add a name, so for example exercise, and we also can add an icon. So let's see, let's just use the same, and we can change the color here as well. Something that you may want to do is also to just rename the title. So for example, if I just remove the title, I can just click done, and it's going to just add the icon, and it's look very clean to me. So I'm going to do done, and now if I click here, you see that the property is going to be checked. The next thing is going to create one for all of them, so just going to click and duplicate, and then we edit, and we just need to edit the page to edit, and just change that to the second one, reading, and just set checked, and we're going to just change, okay, and we're going to do this for all of them. Just can take just a minute, and sparkle, okay. Let's create the last one, meditation, drink water, select, checked, and just change the property, I forgot, drink water, okay, this, okay. I want to add a button to check them in bulk, so we're going to create a new, so let's start by duplicating, so we have some property already done for us. So duplicate, let's edit the button, and I like to add, let's add this, and edit page habit tracker, correct. Then we just need to add another step, so I add another step, and I'm just going to repeat the steps. So edit page in habit tracker, page to edit, so we have done for drink water, let's do for exercise, check, and remember to change this page to edit to choose that we want to change the date is today, okay, and I'm just going to do that for all of them. So okay, I've done that for all of them, so I can click done, and then if we click here, it's going to just change all of them. So one thing that we can do, we want to put them in row, and so we just need to grab one, drag to move, and we're going to move right here, so you see, and we just release, and we're going to do this for all of them. So we actually are creating column inside Notion, so just move that here, and this I want to add here. We almost done. So one thing that we want to do is to set a template. So let's create a new template inside habit tracker. I like to add a mention, so if I click at, I can add today, can add an icon, so let's add some word icon, because why not, And okay, so we have created our template. Right now we need to set this as default, so click here and click edit this template and set as default, and we're going to choose for all of you. Okay, right now we have just one view, but we want to do that for all of you. And then if I click new, you're going to see that it's add this property that we add to the template. Another thing that we can do with this habit tracker is to automate, so it create a new daily habits. So what we can do is to go here and we're going to use this template. So click edit this template and you see that there is this property called repeat, and this is the recurring feature in Notion. So right now it's turned off, but we can click here and set the frequency. So the frequency is going to be every day. Okay, so let's click every day, and you see that you can decide when these need to start. So let's start tomorrow, and so we click save. So I want to show you how that works, so I'm going to change this. I'm going to go to the repeat, and so I want to have this start to today, and I'm going to choose a time. I'm going to choose 11. Okay, we're going to wait a minute, and here we go. So what is going to happen is that we're going to have all our habit here. So we're going to set some view to just make it look a little bit cleaner. So the first thing, I'm going to duplicate this, and for the first one, okay, we're going to set a filter. So we're going to click filter and set the filter to date, and so the date is today, and so I rename to today, and so this view will only show current day. One other thing that can do is add a new view, and the new view I want the date to be is relative to today this week, so it's going only show the habits. So I'm going to click week, and I can do the same for the month. So I'm going to create a new view, month, and filter to date is relative to today, this, and change from week to month. Okay, and one other thing that I like to do is to create a kind of relative and add by date, remove the filtering, and we go to group, and we're going to want to group that by date, newest first, and date is relative. So you're going to add some view like today, last 7 days, last 30 days, or you can set for weeks. So congratulations, you built your very own habit tracking Notion, simple, effective, and ready to supercharge your habits. Thank you. If you found this tutorial helpful, give you a thumb up and subscribe for more productivity tips and Notion hack. Let me know in the comment how your habit tracker is coming along. Until next time, stay motivated, keep conquering those goals with Notion.